Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ugochukwu Ozemela. I am an African in diaspora. Today, we're going to be talking about the qualities that I believe every officer of the law in Africa should have. These qualities will help them to be better implementers of the law and not treat their fellow brothers and sisters less than human beings. Now, what are these qualities? 3, because I want to make it easy for people to remember. These qualities are self-control, compassion and empathy, and good negotiation and communication skills. You're going to watch 2 videos. One video of what I believe an officer demonstrates self-control and empathy, compassion, and good negotiation and communication skills.
Thank you very much, Anthony.
PC Alison Codd and Sergeant Colin Batchelor are doing their usual beats in Weston-super-Mare on a weekend they've never seen the likes of before.
You seem quite organised, everyone behaving themselves.
This is policing with a difference, enforcing rules that weren't rules just days ago.
What we don't want to encourage is groups of 2 or more people. All right, now?
The first call is to check on someone sleeping on the street.
We'll head there and just make sure he's okay.
The government said on Friday that no one should be homeless during this lockdown. The beach looks picturesque, but there's a biting wind here and it's cold. Not a day to be sleeping out. Joe is looking to try and get into a hostel that says they've stopped taking in new people.
Like I say, it's all just sort of starting to become a problem more so now, where, as you said, the night assessment centre is closed for new cases at the moment, but the government has said that all homeless people need to be homed.
What are you going to do tonight, Joe?
Try and get somewhere. Hopefully, if I can get money up, I can get, obviously you're not allowed to beg, but if I can get money up my sister or someone, I'd be in. It costs £20, £25 a night. Alright, cheers. Thank you.
Take care, Paul. The whole situation, it puts vulnerable people at even more risk, and we've just seen that now. So that the best that I can do is make some inquiries and find out what's happening. The whole system is obviously slowed down, so it's part of my job to try and help that.
And the other, I am lost for words.
To show her face, she's afraid she'll be recognized. But she does want to show what the police did to her just for being on the street. She says several officers stormed into her house and attacked her with sticks and whips, and all this in front of her daughter.
It's actually traumatizing because I've never been victim of that. I've never. I was in pain like for 3 days. I couldn't go to sleep. I honestly felt anyway because I was in pain. If they're not helping us, and then who can we trust?
Now, what did you see in that video? An officer who demonstrated the right behaviors that I just talked of, and officers who have demonstrated extremely wrong qualities and behaviors. I appreciate governments and leaders of authority who have apologized on behalf of their officers, saying that they were too enthusiastic or too zealous to implement the law. However, I will challenge everyone to try to improve in their own areas of influence. There's nothing wrong with these people who are being employed into these positions of authority. However, if you employ people who are frustrated right from the start of being able to survive, and so the best way is to get into the force, and so they do not have these right behaviors, then it's a recipe for disaster. And then you compound the frustration with the fact that they're not given that much benefits or incentives to be kind or respectful to their fellow human beings. They don't want to be there. If they had a choice, they would do something else. And is this their only option available? Are you training them to acquire the right skills? Why would officers who are being tasked to go out and protect their citizens and tell them to stay at home and help them understand what the concerns are, be carrying guns? Not just pistols, submachine guns and canes. I didn't want to share this in the video here, but there was a video I came across and I didn't feel it important or good to continue to propagate that kind of video. But it showed officers who told their fellow human being to swim in the gutter because they broke a curfew. And we don't think anything is wrong with that? We treat our fellow human beings less than things. I can't say animals because animals are well taken care of in other parts of the region. We need to develop the right behaviors. The behavior of self-control. An officer who is going out to inform people that they need to stay at home should be self-controlled enough to explain to people in an appropriate manner, even when they are challenged back. Officers who are compassionate to understand that these people may be hungry. They may not have enough food at home. They may be in environments where there is no electricity, no water, no conducive environment for them to stay indoors, and they are looking for a way of survival. Understand their situations and their conditions and try to help them instead of being so aggressive towards your fellow man. And that's why I say the third, you need to have good negotiation skills and communication skills. And if you do not have the ability to communicate with your own fellow man just by words, and you feel the only way is with a cane, then we need to start rethinking where we honestly are going to. I believe there are better ways to treat people. Government provide the right incentives for their officers, incentives to be kind and respectful to their fellow man, and benefits as well that come with it. They should be given a stipend. If they are well behaved, give them something so that it encourages the right behaviors. Provide basic amenities for them, that they are not frustrated with their families and thinking of so many other things that they cannot go out and just police people out of kindness. This is not a war zone. You're not fighting a war with your people. You're fighting a virus that you can't even see. But there are better ways to do that. Government, provide the right incentive for your officers. For the people, neighbors, if you know your own fellow neighbor is hungry, share what you have with them. Be human. This is a time for everyone to be human and help each other. The government can do what they can. They will deploy resources around. I hear billions have already been released by so many governments. Every other individual needs to just step up and help each other so that people don't have to go out to expose themselves to the potential risks of this dangerous virus. And finally, officers of the law, develop the right behaviors, develop the right qualities of a great officer. And those qualities, I reiterate again: self-control, compassion and empathy, and good negotiation and communication skills.